Welcome to this new session, new video where we are going to discuss the questions and answers related to piping engineering. What we are going to do, we'll have one question on screen along with few options. Then we'll take a pause of 5 seconds to understand the question correctly. Then we'll look into each and every option given against the questions and we'll come up to the right answer. So we are going to discuss each question in detail. So this is going to be very interesting session. So let's start with the questions. Which of the following statement is correct? API5L is normally used for both seamless steel pipes and welded steel pipes. ASTM A106 is specially for seamless carbon steel pipes which can be used for high temperature and high pressure service. A53 can either be seamless or welded or all of the above. The correct answer is D. In these three statements are talking about three different material standards. These are the things which we need to remember. API5L is used for both seamless as well as welded. This we have to remember. A106 covers seamless pipe only, which are used for high temperature and pressure services. This also we have to remember. A53 can either be seamless or welded. This statement is also true. So all of the above is the right answer. Which statement is correct regarding pipe materials? A106 standard must be seamless. A53 can be seamless or welded. A106 pipe is formulated specially for high temperature and high pressure services, or all of the above. The correct answer is D, all of the above. A106 covers only seamless pipes. A53 covers both seamless as well as welded pipes. A106 is designed for high temperature and pressure services. So these are the basic characteristics of these two materials. So we need to remember the statements. So the correct answer is D, all of the above. Which statement is correct regarding unit system? The values stated in either SI or inch pound units are to be regarded separately as standard. Combining values from two systems may result in non-conformance with the standard. The inch pound unit shall apply unless M designation of this specification is specified in the order, or all of the above. The correct answer is D. We are talking about the unit system which is mentioned in material standards. So both these standards are available, both these unit systems are available, SI unit as well as inch pound, but we have to regard it separately. It is clearly mentioned in the standard. Why it is mentioned? Because the two values are not exact equivalent in inch as well as in SI. Once we convert from one system to another, these two values will be a little bit different from each other. So we are regarding it as separate ones. If we combine these two, based on second statement, if we combine these two values, this may result in non-conformance with the standard. Okay, so we may get some non-standard values. Until unless M word is not mentioned, okay, inch pound system shall apply. If suppose the purchase order M is not mentioned, then manufacturer will consider it as inch pound unit system and will define all the values based on that system only. So all these four statements, all these three statements are correct. The correct answer is D. Just wanted to bring into your notice that you can increase the speed from 1x to 2x. Go to the settings and change. Sometimes we know few of the things so that we can quickly go through the content by increasing the speed. Again, also we have few courses developed on piping engineering. 8 important elements where all the pipe flange, steam trap, monitors, everything is covered, all the elements. Then piping layout, compressor, pipe rack, pumps, exchanger, columns, everything is covered. Then codes and standard, all the codes and standard mostly commonly used in piping industry are covered. Plot plan development. So all these courses are available. Links are given in the description box. There will be lifetime access certificate will also be provided, so we can learn, refresh and record the content. So let's continue with the session. For A672 and 672M, which of the following statement is correct? Electric fusion welded, steel pipe for high pressure steel pipe for moderate temperatures, or all of the above? The correct answer is D. A672 is a plate material which is used to make pipes, welded pipes. So electric fusion welded is there, high pressure service can be there, and moderate temperatures can be there. So all these three are the characteristics of material standard ASTM A672. So all of the above, the correct answer is D. A672 pipes are fabricated from pressure vessel quality plate, prepared by piercing method, fabricated by forging, or none of the above. Which of the following, which of these statements is correct with respect to A672? And the correct answer is A. 672 is are the type of pipe material which are welded type, and we make it from plates, welding the plates. So we are not piercing, which is done in seamless case. This is not a forging case. So only statement A is correct related to 672 standard. A672 specification covers pipe sizes 16-inch in outside or larger, 4-inch and above, below 4-inch, above 24-inch. Which of the statement is correct? The correct answer is A. This standard covers 16-inch and above. This standard is using plate material to manufacture the pipes. So this is used for higher sizes only. So above 16-inch we go for this A672 type material, so that we can weld it and make higher outside diameter pipes. For ASTM standard, the inch pound unit shall apply unless the M designation of this specification is specified in the order. Is it true or false? So this is true. Until unless the purchaser mention M in the purchase order, then manufacturer will consider it as inch pound. Okay, so there are two systems, metric or inch pound unit system. Until unless it is mentioned in the purchase order, inch pound is the default one. So statement is true. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned. This was all about this session. There are so many other videos available in playlists and on this channel. You can always look into this. You can always mention a topic in your comment section so that we can make videos on those topics also. I'm sure these are all very informative and adding value to your knowledge. So keep watching. Stay tuned.